Hello everybody, how's it going? We have us another Nintendo Direct on our hands. With that, let's go ahead and jump in and see what Nintendo has to say today. Here we go. Yeah, let's see what they got. Are we gonna be snapping? This is Splatoon? Yeah, it's gotta be. Gotta be. Must be more DLC or something. Because the newest game is already out. Are they making a Splatoon dance video? Actually, looks more like a tower defense kind of thing. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that we're getting a Nintendo Direct and a Sony State of Play in the same day. I just wish that they would not announce these like the day before. Like, give us a week. What is this? Oh, you can like edit your colors. I've never played Splatoon. Any of them.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
You ready?
You just saw a new trailer for Wave 2 of the Splatoon 3 Expansion Pass DLC, Side Order. This brand new story is set in the Spire of Order, where you will strengthen your character's abilities as you ascend the Spire's floors. We're developing this single-player DLC so it can be played over and over again. It's planned to release in spring 2024, so please look forward to it. Okay, let's see our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
The toys are back in town.
Donkey Kong. Mario. Here we go. The rivalry that heated
Mario
up on the Game Boy
versus
Advance
Donkey
system
Kong
reignites on the Nintendo Switch system. With his eyes on the prize,
Off the top of my head,
Donkey Kong has stolen
I mean,
all
first
the
of all,
mini
this is
Mario
a
toys from the
throwback.
factory.
There's only been
And it's
one of
up
these
to
games, I
Mario to
think,
track
and it
him
was on
down.
the DS back in the day.
In each stage, contraptions and other challenges await. Observation and action are vital to your success. Mario needs to reach the key, but he can't quite cross the gap. That monkey's tail looks a little suspicious, though, doesn't it? If Mario does this, now he can get across and safely grab the key. Platform too high? Reach it with a handstand jump or a backflip. Like
Okay,
that.
apparently there's way more of these games than I thought. The first one was in 2004.
Observe and act.
And then
to
there's
collect
like a
mini
bunch of like
Marios,
little
clear
spin-offs.
stages, and face Donkey Kong head on.
Huh. But like the mainline
In
one
this
was
updated version
2004.
of the game, you can play with a friend in local co-op. However you choose to puzzle your way through, it's up to you to recover the toys. Mario vs. Donkey Kong launches on Nintendo Switch February 16th. Pre-orders begin today.
I feel like
on
there's
Nintendo
so many
eShop.
more Mario games coming out right now.
save the prince and the world.
So this is Prince of Persia? Is this a remake or what is this?
Guide Sargon as he sets off to save
No,
the
this
Prince
is the
of
new
Persia
one, right?
and restore the world's balance.
That's coming out next year?
Tapping into the roots of the Prince of Persia series, this game features 2D, side-scrolling action-adventure gameplay. Dash through breathtaking environments in a mythological, Persian-inspired world. But don't linger too long if you hope to survive. Harness sword and bow techniques, as well as time powers, to best these hostile lands. As your journey progresses, Sargon will grow stronger and learn new abilities that expand his arsenal. Equip amulets to further boost your abilities, among other
Yeah,
perks.
this has already been
The number
announced.
of
It's coming
amulets
out
you
in
can equip is limited,
January.
though, so choose wisely. Use everything at your disposal to navigate this harsh world and defeat the mythical beasts that stand in your way. Get ready to save the prince and discover the mysteries of Mount Kaf. When Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown launches on the Nintendo Switch system January 18th.
That game looks cool.
You can receive the in-game Warrior Within outfit by pre-ordering the game from Nintendo eShop. These games will help you chase your passions. Rev up for true arcade racing in Horizon Chase 2.
Okay.
Speed through stunning environments, each with its own dynamic art style, while overtaking your rivals on the road.
Well, the game
Play
runs
the
at
main
12
campaign to
FPS on
unlock
the
vehicles,
Switch.
courses, and more. You can also upgrade your vehicle and style it to fit your high-octane needs. Itching for more racing action? Up to 4 speedsters can put the pedal to the metal in couch co-op or online. Go full
This looks
throttle
very
in
chaotic.
Horizon Chase 2, launching on Nintendo Switch later today.
Whoa. I didn't know there was a Chase 1.
Warm up for musical mayhem in this rhythm-based adventure. Time your button presses with the music to solve puzzles and battle bosses. Over 30 thrilling tracks await, including music from iconic Konami games. Up to 4 friends can battle it out in versus modes or jam together in local or online play. Super Crazy Rhythm Castle launches on Nintendo Switch November 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Anya Forger has a new assignment from school, creating a photo diary. On weekdays, you'll head to class, then enjoy family
Look at
time
that dog.
in the evenings. On days off,
That
you
dog
can
got a
visit
bow
all sorts
tie
of
on.
exciting places, like the beach or an art museum, in search of subjects to photograph. How will you
I
spend
want
your
that
time
dog.
with friends and family? And what kind of photo diary will you help Anya make? Spy Anya: Operation Memories launches on Nintendo Switch next year. Mario's first RPG adventure returns.
This is already announced.
The Super Mario RPG game is back with updated graphics.
Yep.
Let's go over some new and returning gameplay features. Time your button presses with action commands
This
to
is coming out
increase
November
damage dealt
17th,
or decrease
unless they
damage
change the date.
received. When you time your attacks perfectly, you can now damage all enemies at once. Every successful action command
Again,
will
I
fill
feel
this
like
page.
I
When it's
wish
full,
this
you
game
can
was coming
unleash
out
the
next year.
3-character triple move.
Because there's so many games this
Depending
year.
on your current
Like
party,
I would
the move will
probably
change,
play this.
So experiment with different combos.
But I don't think I can fit it in the schedule.
During your adventure, you'll encounter bosses with colorful personalities. After clearing the game, you can fight some of them again. But these powered-up bosses aren't gonna be easy. Set off for adventure with Mario and Friends when Super Mario RPG launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 17th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Wonder how much they're gonna ask for that, price-wise.
Hey. Look alive. We're almost there.
The Nintendo DS game, Trace Memory, returns on the Nintendo Switch system as another code to memories. One day, a young girl named Ashley
I'm
receives a letter
confused.
from the father she thought had passed away. Seeking answers, she sets off for the solitary Blood Edward Island in search of him. Once there, Ashley encounters puzzles and obstacles that hinder her investigation.
Can you see me?
She also meets a mysterious boy. What truths await Ashley in this place?
So
No
apparently,
matter how hard I try,
in
I
North
can't remember
America,
Dad's
this game was
face.
called Trace Memory, but in Japan, it was called Another Code: Two Memories.
Who are you?
And so they're
The
just
sequel,
re-releasing it
Another
as
Code
Another
R,
Code.
Journey into Lost Memories, previously unreleased in North America,
Huh.
is also included.
It's kind of
So
weird.
This is like Juliet, huh?
Play both games to experience the full story. Unravel both adventures, fully enhanced for Nintendo Switch, when Another Code Recollection launches January 19th. Pre-orders begin
It's a
today
point-and-click
on
adventure
Nintendo
game.
eShop.
Okay.
Another Code Recollection includes two games, the Nintendo DS game Trace Memory and its Wii sequel, which was never released in North America.
Oh, okay.
Both games are fully enhanced on Nintendo Switch. Please look forward to playing them early next year. Next, please take a look at this.
It's a peach and a toad.
One day, a loyal toad presented a flyer advertising a show at the Sparkle Theater. Princess Peach and some toads went to go see it, but then
Bowser attacks. Right? Nope, that's not Bowser.
Wicked Grape and the Sour Bunch suddenly made their grand entrance and took center stage. Now, it's up to Peach and the theater's guardian Stella to save the play and the day.
So it was announced in the last
This
Nintendo
perfect
Direct that there was going to be a
performance
Peach
has
game.
become a
Is that
terrible
this game
tragedy.
or something else?
Luckily, Peach can use the power of Stella's ribbon to face off against the Sour Bunch. The ribbon alone won't always cut it, though. So let's do this.
This is very Disney.
Whoa, Peach transformed into Sword Fighter Peach.
Okay.
By transforming,
It's on
she
guard
can
all
use
over again.
Fantastic show-stopping abilities. Fend off the Sour Bunch with sensational swordplay.
Except for it's a side scroller.
Can Peach save this performance and its performers? There are more stolen shows to save. Valuable artifacts from this museum have gone missing. Become Detective Peach, investigate clues, and track down who done it.
Chat, who done it?
Desserts have been snatched from this sweets festival. Turn into Patissiere Peach and save it from a sugar crash. The Sour Bunch got their hands on this martial arts school. Become Kung Fu Peach and take it back from these foul fiends. Many other transformations are just behind the curtain. The stage is set. Our leading lady is ready for the spotlight. Princess Peach Showtime makes its debut on Nintendo Switch March 22nd.
Okay.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
That was a new look at Princess Peach Showtime. In Peach's latest adventure, the gameplay changes depending on her transformations. It looks like there are more transformations beyond the ones we showed today, so please stay tuned. Let's continue with some more headlines.
A new saga begins. A multi-layered RPG full of rich stories awaits in Saga Emerald Beyond. There are 6 heroes to choose from. A young man who fights with
This is
sentient
very
puppets.
square.
A witch disguised as a schoolgirl to mask her identity. A crime
I know
fighting
when
duo
I want to
chasing
mask
down
my
a
identity,
mysterious
that's what I do,
organization.
chat.
a songstress mech who lost her voice and body, and a king of darkness who was recently reawakened. Select a hero, then follow their journey through 17 interconnected worlds as they strive to achieve their goals. How the story unfolds is in your hands. The choices you make can unlock different paths, more than ever before seen in the Saga franchise.
Oh, this is a franchise? I thought it was a new
Fighting
game.
timeline battles, turn-based combat.
I mean,
in which
a new
turn order is
IP, I
crucial to
mean.
victory. Use special techniques to control the order of actions, or activate team combos to swing the tide of battle in your favor. Saga Emerald Beyond launches on Nintendo Switch next year. The legendary Raider returns. The first 3 Tomb Raider games, all with upgraded visuals, are venturing onto Nintendo Switch in one daring collection. As the fearless archaeologist, Lara
remember
Croft,
playing these back
you'll
in the
travel
day.
the world and face off against deadly foes and even deadlier legends. Climb, backflip, and swan dive through perilous quests spanning different countries and mythologies. Along the way, you'll solve puzzles to uncover treasures of the ancient world and unravel mysteries lost to the ravages of time. This faithfully remastered trilogy comes with all of the expansions and secret levels for each game. You can also toggle between the original polygon look and the upgraded visuals at any time. Tomb Raider 1 through 3 Remastered, starring Lara Croft, launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 14th. Pre-orders begin today
So
on Nintendo
apparently
eShop.
that Saga game also has something to do with Final Fantasy.
This detective's got a second bolt of brilliance.
But yeah, Saga Frontier launched in 97.
Every great detective starts their day early.
This is Rhyme City, a place where humans and Pokemon
This
coexist.
game was
The
already
detective
announced.
duo of Pikachu
It's a
and his
remake of
partner,
the first one.
investigate various cases while searching for Harry, Tim's missing father. Tim interviews people, Pikachu interviews Pokemon, and they find the truth together. They'll also rely on other Pokemon to broaden the scope of their investigations. Follow Sense with Growlithe. Smash rocks with Darmanitan. And peer through walls with Luxray. Can Tim and Pikachu solve all the mysteries and find Harry? Find out when Detective Pikachu returns. Launches on Nintendo Switch October 6th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. This game's a real toot. Raise your brass for the quirky rhythm game, Trombone Champ. Play the notes in time with the music as best you can. But how you play that horn is up to you. You can use gyro controls to adjust the pitch up and down. Or the IR motion camera on the right Joy-Con controller. The
Control-wise, it's kind of
pretty
neat,
unique.
but I don't know who would actually want to
Mastering
play
every
this game.
control scheme won't be a walk in the park. Honk your way through nearly 50 songs spanning various genres, from classical to electronica and everything in between. Plus, up to 4 musicians can band together in local multiplayer.
Don't show us food, we're gonna get hungry.
Trombone Champ slides onto Nintendo Switch later today.
Is anybody streaming that
Battle
on
your way
Twitch
to
right now? Let me
victory
look.
in these Nintendo Switch games. 10 teams of 3 will duke it out for survival in this online battle royale brawler. Knock your opponent's health down to 0 and deliver a finishing blow, or shove them off the collapsing terrain to win. Choose from 15 heroes, each inspired by a different mythology. Work with your allies to be the last team
There
standing.
are currently 6 people on
Battle
Twitch
Crush
streaming
is
this
free
game.
to play and launches first for consoles
Total
on
viewers,
Nintendo
42.
Switch next spring. A closed beta test will be available this October. Lead your mercenaries to fame and fortune in this open-world tactical RPG.
Oh, War Tales.
Take up various contracts, from protecting townsfolk from thieves to vanquishing
This
the
game's
land's
on my
most
list.
notorious figures.
If I can ever get time.
Before battle, equip your mercenaries with the best gear and skills to claim victory and live to see another day.
Probably next year.
Up to 4 players online can jointly command a troop and journey together across this vast world. War Tales launches as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch later today.
Huh, I'm surprised that Nintendo would pull the money on that.
Run and gun in this reimagining of the beloved NES classic, Contra.
What?
Blast through explosive stages with a devastating arsenal of weapons to crush
What?
the Red Falcon forces. Spring into action with easy pick-up and play controls and a variety of difficulty options. This reimagining from Konami and WayForward features new weapons, enemies, powerful super attacks, and a 4-player co-op mode. Contra Operation Galuga storms onto the Nintendo Switch system early next year.
Oh, that's cool.
Liberate your kingdom. Reclaim your destiny.
'Tis a grievous tale which speaks of Fevrith, one of stolen destiny, stolen minds, and stolen nations. Yet as the world stands consumed by immense evil, a fallen prince shall rise again, ring of legend lighting his path.
That is the Ring of the Unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornia's royal lineage. Legend speaks of your ancestors wielding it to purify evil. Yet the answer is clear as day now. The path before us is laid bare, and all that remains now is to walk it. Walk it I will, Mother.
Freely traverse an expansive world. Gather new allies.
The art style is really cool.
Forge your bonds and lead the liberation to glorious victory. Cultivate a grand army with over 60 unique characters,
Huh.
from humans and elves to massive beasts and heavenly angels.
Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair which hang heavy over our home. It may take days, months, or even years, but I shall see the duties of my bloodline fulfilled.
Atlas and Vanillaware
Okay.
present the rebirth of tactical fantasy RPGs. Unicorn Overlord.
What?
Available
What
March
is that
8th,
name?
2024.
That's the weirdest name I've ever heard. Unicorn Overlord? What? Change the name. Please change the name. Oh my god. What?
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. Welcome to Evershade Valley, a place that's screaming and teeming with the supernatural. Luigi, our faint of heart hero, was sent
I'm a
here to check
Luigi.
it out.
Oh,
Time for some mansion mayhem.
is there a ghost in here?
No spooky adventure is complete without this vacuum-like device, the Poltergust. Use it to light up dark areas, vacuum up objects, and interact with the environment. It's a handy tool for your paranormal escapades. Plus, when you spot a ghost, pop! You can stun them with the strobe bulb. Then
Gotta call
vacuum them
Dan
up.
Aykroyd.
You can even grab multiple ghosts at once. In this game, you'll find ghosts haunting, a former plant research lab, a broken down clock factory that's full of sand, a mine covered in ice and snow, and even more places. These troublemakers will use every trick in the book to block
It's a
your
ghost
path.
dog.
Can Luigi summon his courage and save the day? Looking for other ghost hunters? Up to 4 players online can do some exercise across different multiplayer modes.
That could actually be kind of
Luigi's
fun.
Mansion 2 HD creeps
The multiplayer
onto Nintendo
part.
Switch next summer.
How was that? Next, we have 2 announcements to share.
Oh,
First, please take a look at this video.
no snap? That's... It's a big question mark.
What's that? It's a large question block. Actually, this question block currently appears on the roof of the previously announced Nintendo Gallery that's under construction in Uji City, Kyoto Prefecture. The official name
That's
of
pretty
this
cool.
gallery will be the Nintendo Museum. At the Nintendo Museum, a wide variety of Nintendo products from the company's history will be displayed. Construction is going well, and we plan to finish up by March 2024. We'll share more information, such as the opening
Where was this
date,
at? Was that in
at
Japan
another time.
somewhere?
Please stay tuned.
I'm assuming.
Next, we'd like to share some updates on upcoming Amiibo figures. These Zelda and Ganondorf Amiibo figures are releasing on November 3rd.
I did
And Amiibo
see...
figures of Noah and Mio from the Xenoblade Chronicles
I did
3
see
game
one of these
will be
online
released
today.
as a set on January 19th, 2024.
I'm assuming they're going to show
And finally, we have a new Amiibo figure to announce.
this one.
The
this
DLC
one I saw.
fighter from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Sora,
Sora.
from Kingdom Hearts, is on the way. With the release of Sora, everyone is
I
here for
I
the Super Smash
normally
Bros.
don't
Ultimate
collect
in
amiibos,
form.
but I would buy that
Please look
Sora
forward
one.
to
That,
its
that's a pretty
release
good
next year.
little statue.
That's all for today's Amiibo announcements. Next, please take a look at this.
The first F-Zero game returns as a 99-player battle royale.
Oh my god.
F-Zero 99.
They're battle royaling F-Zero.
Race on classic F-Zero courses with machines from the original Super NES game. Tear through courses in high-speed races, but be careful. Your power meter will decrease if you crash into pilots or guardrails. If it hits 0, you're out.
Huh.
You'll need to avoid collisions and conserve your power meter to stay in the race. Feeling risky? Spend some of your power meter for a temporary speed boost. You can also collect Super Sparks, which appear when machines collide, to boost up to a special path called the Skyway. It's your best chance at bypassing your rivals and jumping into a higher position. Complete goals while you're racing to unlock cosmetic options for your machine. "99 players, 1 winner." It's time to race your way to first place. Because F-Zero 99 will be available exclusively for active Nintendo Switch Online members.
That's how they
later
get you.
today.
That's how they get you.
More than 30 years after its original release, F-Zero is back as a battle royale game. This title also supports the Super NES controller available exclusively for Nintendo Switch Online members. We hope you will give it a try and aim for first place. Okay, let's continue with some more headlines.
One little hero, one humongous problem. Welcome to Vandal City, a whimsical land inhabited by small fuzzy beings called
This is a
Yordles.
Jalen game right
After a
here.
party gets a little too wild, the portals holding the land together collapse and throw everything into chaos. It's up to you and your knitting magic to stitch Vandal City back together.
Yep, that knitting magic.
Journey across the land to gather materials and craft items and meals for the locals. As you continue gathering and crafting, you can weave together new upgrades by unlocking more branches of the skill tree. Enchant your experience even further
They got
by
fishing.
embarking on quests and hosting festivals for the community. Can you save Bandle City? And what mysteries will you discover during your magical adventure? Bandle Tale, a League of Legends story, launches
That's
on
a
Nintendo
League
Switch
game?
next year.
Huh. I had no idea.
Did you hear that? Join best friends Nunu and Willem on a journey
That might
across
be
the
on
frozen
PC.
wilds
If it's a
of the
League
Freljord.
game, that'll probably be
Jump.
on PC.
Climb and sled your way through a
that's
beautiful
that's
yet
Riot.
treacherous land, where every step taken and each puzzle solved will bring you closer to the truth about these friends and their past. Song of Nunu,
What was
a
it called,
League of
chat?
Legends story,
Bramble or
launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 1st. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Let's move into Formation.
Trip with these chumps doesn't feel like a prize.
Greetings.
Let me see if I can find it.
This tropical resort contains tons of micro games that'll get your body moving. In each micro game, you'll get into a specific pose called a form. Copy the form shown, then perform the correct action as quick as you can.
Hand model.
The micro games will
Bandle,
count one
not
after another,
Bramble.
so look alive. Plus, up to 4 players can battle it out in party mode. Reach the goal without getting caught by Medusa.
Freeze!
Or settle the score in an arena to be the last one posing. With over 200 lightning-fast micro games and multiplayer modes aplenty, everyone's in for a wacky time. WarioWare Move It launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 3rd. Pre-orders are
Move it up.
available now on Nintendo eShop.
Okay, it is on Steam.
A heroic tale will soon unfold.
Yep, it is on Steam. Yep.
Lead an army of over 100 heroes into battle and put an end to an empire's
here it is.
invasion. Meet Noah, a humble villager.
I knew it once they
Sing,
announced it
an
was a League
officer
game.
from
I'm
the
like, yep.
Empire, and Marissa, a forest guardian. These 3 band together to fight for a common goal. On their journey, they'll meet a variety of heroes who can join their cause. This is your home base, known as the headquarters. As allies join you, additional facilities will become available. You'll be able to tend crops, open shops, and more. Each hero you encounter has their own backstory and motivation. They may not always get along at first, but these conflicts may strengthen the bonds between your heroes. Trust, betrayal, justice, and truth. A heroic tale will begin when Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes launches on Nintendo Switch, April 23rd.
That's another series where I feel like there's 20 games.
Participate in some pixel-perfect play. Next stop, Octopia. Travel to a charming parallel world in this paid DLC for Eastward. Help Sam and John turn the pages of a new chapter as they adjust to country life in a mountainside village. Tend to livestock.
Yeah,
Whip up
Riot is
culinary
like
delights
going
for your
real
neighbors,
crazy with
and
expanding
restore buildings to help the village
the League of
thrive.
Legends lore.
And if
There's like
you're
so
new
many
to
games
Eastward,
out now.
Don't worry. You can access the DLC
And you've got
even
like
if you haven't played the main
Arcane
story.
and like the MMO they're
Eastward,
working on.
Octopia
And
ventures onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. Get back into the groove. In this sequel to
Wargroove 2.
charge across 3 tactical campaigns with valiant factions.
Never heard of
including
it.
a new Mousefolk faction, the Fari.
the Fari.
Plus, you can now supercharge your commander's groove to unleash devastating attacks. Lead a roguelike offensive in conquest mode. Battle friends locally or online. Or create and share your own cutscenes and campaigns. Wargroove 2 marches onto Nintendo Switch as a console exclusive October 5th.
Get out of my way!
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
That means it's probably on PC as well. Hey, it's Dave the Diver.
Dive and catch fish by day. Then serve them as sushi by night in the aquatic adventure, Dave the Diver.
I think this game's
Use the
gonna
fish
win
you
some
caught to
awards at the end of the year.
concoct recipes
It's
and
very
create the
highly
day's
reviewed.
menu. Then tend to the clamoring customers at your sushi restaurant. Explore an ever-changing underwater world to find the best ingredients and strive to exceed culinary expectations. Dave the Diver launches first for consoles on the Nintendo Switch system October 26th. Pre-orders and a free demo swim onto Nintendo eShop later today. The final wave is racing in. Here's a sneak peek at Wave 6, the final wave of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
One of these
Booster
days,
Course
they gotta
Pass
make a new
DLC
Mario Kart.
From the Mario Kart Wii game, Daisy Circuit. More returning characters are also being added in Wave 6. From the Mario Kart Double Dash game, Diddy Kong. From Mario Kart Wii, Funky Kong. And from the Mario Kart Tour game, Pauline. And also, Peachette.
Wait, what's a Peachette? How is Peachette different from Peach?
Wave 6 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game drives onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own. Something new is among us.
Scanning for resources now? They're gonna eat a mushroom and turn into Mario. Is this where Among Us turns into a survival game with crafting?
This new map for Among Us is free and launches this October.
What did you think? Thanks for sticking with us this far. Next up, we'd like to recap some of the previously announced Nintendo titles you can look forward to playing from September onwards. Let's take a look.
You've already been doing that, sir. Oh, we're doing a recap of the show. Mostly, got it. Super Mario Wonder is gonna be pretty big.
We hope you're looking forward to these upcoming titles. This next video will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
What is there one more thing? Oh, Paper Mario? Yeah, they are. They're hitting Mario so hard right now. They're bringing back like everything. Like, all they have to do is announce a new 3D Mario, and they would literally have, like, everything. Din, din, din. That's a big Bowser. Did that mushroom just kiss a Mario? Yeah, I don't remember playing the original one back in the day. The 1,000-Year Door. Is it hell? What just happened to me? Funny.
Paper Mario: The 1,000-Year Door, originally released on Nintendo GameCube, will return with enhanced graphics. Whether you played the original or have yet to play it, we hope you'll look forward to experiencing this adventure in a paper world starring Mario and friends. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Goodbye, Mr. Nintendo. All right, here real quick, I'll go ahead and rewind the tape and we can talk briefly about a couple of things before we end this. Throw on some background music here. But yeah, they showed off Prince of Persia, which we already knew about. It's great that it's coming to the Switch. This was kind of one of the big surprises. Doing another Mario versus Donkey Kong game. But as I mentioned a couple times as we watch this, there's like just so many. They're hitting Mario so hard right now, and it's kind of crazy. But yeah, even the Paper Mario one looked good. Super Mario Wonder, which comes out here in like a month or two, that game looks really good. Yeah, here they're showing off Prince of Persia again. But yeah, it's like if you're a Nintendo fan, that was a very solid conference. You know, they mix in a lot of stuff from like Atlas and Square, and there's so many of those like anime type franchise that whether it's a JRPG or whatever, and some of them just completely run together, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, they announced like a new Contra, which is kind of crazy, and they brought back F-Zero as a battle royale, so yeah, not too bad of a little Nintendo Direct. Nothing like too crazy, but it's just a lot of like little solid announcements. But I think with that, for those who are watching on YouTube, we'll wrap up the video right there. So thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.